Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Lou, co-founder of Reliable PSD, and today we're going to go into part 2 of our series about USPs or unique selling propositions, and I'm going to give you some really great exercises you can use to find or refine your own. So in part 1 of this video, we went over some really great examples of USPs of different companies and talked about why finding yours is so important for getting clients. If you haven't watched that video yet, it's linked below and I highly suggest you head on over, watch it, and come right back. To freshen your memory though, let's quickly recap. So a USP or unique selling proposition is that special sauce, that special something about your business that makes you different from everyone else and keeps your clients coming back. And it helps you get more clients because when you find that special thing, you can really separate yourself from the competition because nobody else can offer what you can offer. They may offer the exact same service, but they can't offer your USP. For example, there might be 5 coffee shops near you, but one has a special place in your heart. And that's because it has a strong USP that really connects with you. You can achieve the same thing in your business. Alright, so let's jump right into some tips and exercises that you can do right now to find or refine your USP. One of the first things you can do, and this is one of the most important things you can do in your business in general, is to get to know your target market really well. And when I say really well, I mean learn as much about the people you want to work with as you possibly can. This information is a gold mine and will be your best friend in pretty much 100% of the decisions you make in your business. So find out, who are these people? Where do they hang out? What do they like? What do they not like? What kinds of problems are they facing in their lives? What kinds of needs do they have? Once you get to know your ideal customer really well and exactly what their needs are, you can look at that list of needs, compare it with a list of things you can provide, and see where they intersect. So let's say, for example, your customers are new business owners who've had a dream they put out for a very long time, and now they're finally taking a leap of faith and really going for it. And they come to you because they need a website, but through learning more about them, you find out they have a lot of doubts and fears and really need reassurance and support. And let's say you yourself dreamed for a long time to start your own business or to be a freelancer, and when you finally did it, you went through exactly what they're going through, and you know exactly the kinds of challenges and fears that they're facing. If you think about it, that's a perfect match. They have a need of being reassured and supported and cared for in that way, and you've been there, so you're able to do that for them. If you can communicate that in an effective and compelling way, that you were in their exact shoes so you could really be there, you will be unstoppable. And let's say they contacted 4 designers and you're the only one out of the 4 who addressed those fears and doubts and who made them feel understood and cared for. Even if your prices are double than everybody else's, they're so much more likely to choose you for that reason. Another route you can take is zeroing in on a really specific niche or topic. So for example, you only work with fitness professionals or coffee shops or lawyers. If you imagine a personal trainer trying to pick between a designer who works only with personal trainers or a designer who works with any industry, most likely their gut reaction would be to go with someone who really understands their industry and specific needs. Another angle on this is maybe you only specialize in monogram logos and that's where your brilliance is, or maybe you create really easy to use WordPress sites for bloggers, and so on. If you do decide to zero in on a niche, I would still integrate that with the idea we talked about of really expressing your market's deep needs, fears, and goals. That, combined with a targeted niche, is a really winning combination. Finally, another really amazing way to get more clarity on your USP is to ask your favorite customers what it is they really love about working with you. If they had to only pick the 1 or 2 top things that make them happy and keep them coming back, what is it about you and what you do? Why you over everyone else? And usually they'll hit the nail right in the head for you and define it better than even you can define yourself. You see, the #1 question you're really trying to answer here is this: what is it that you can do, that you can provide that nobody else can? What do you bring to the table that would make clients work with you in a heartbeat if they only knew it? Alright guys, these are all my tips for you today. I would really love to hear what your USPs are. I think it can be so helpful for everyone to share their process in both coming up with the USPs and what they are, so we can all learn and grow in this community. So feel free to leave your comments below. Have a really awesome day, and I will see you soon.